Look around and tell me I'm wrong. Look around and tell me I'm wrong. Get gone.
I was only allowed to start filming when Geoff had done his hair.
You can see it was very successful.
So we're having breakfast on the beach. Get us.
Oh, get us.
This is the life we're living, guys. There you go. This is where we are. Very nice. So we're heading towards Amarante, and we had a lovely time in a Brio.
I'm not sure, but Janice, is this the way to Amarante?
This is the way to Amarante. So we're going to have our breakfast now, and we'll see you later, probably in Amarante. I will show you around this little area. There's supposed to be some really beautiful coloured beach huts. We were told to come here by the guy who was the tour guide on the gondola yesterday. So we're here under instruction. Aren't we, Jeffrey?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll see you later, and we'll show you around. I think it might be pretty. Bye. What a delightful place this is. We have really enjoyed it here. I love these stripy houses. They're very, very cool. Geoff, being a true northerner, was not as impressed with the stripy house motif as I was. Were you, Jeffrey?
Just bits of wood painted.
That's his answer. They're just bits of wood painted. Yes, but they're pretty bits of wood, aren't they? And that's what's most important. Oh, blessed shade. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning and it's roastingly hot. Anyway, so we're off to Amarante now. We have come, we have gathered, and now we are off to seek new flowers to get our honey from. So this stripy house thing was apparently because the original sort of cottages were fishermen's sheds, basically, where they would keep all their stuff. And we were going, gosh, these look ever so swanky for fishermen's sheds, but this is what, so I think that's what they all used to look like before the tourist trade latched on to the prettiness of painted wood. Geoff is still unimpressed. He likes the tiles, but he's not impressed with the aesthetic of the painted wood. I like it, I think it's great. revelation.
Yeah, Amarante. Wonderful. Well, the river. We've only seen the river so
We
far.
haven't even seen the town. It's amazing. So we just came straight out of the park up. We found this huge car park, which is completely free and unrestricted. Hot, mind you.
Very.
Again, it's another 27 degrees again today.
Yep, indeed.
And we thought, well, let's follow that trail over there and see where that leads down by the river. And it led us along this incredible path. I mean, it's stunningly gorgeous. I got to tell you guys, I love my Thames walk with Flynn in the morning. But I think this is probably,
Might have the edge,
I
Janice.
think it might have the edge.
So now we need to head back to town, Janice, for a nice cold libation.
It's a small beer.
Just a little one.
Yeah, it's been
Small
out.
pint, a small pint. Tell them, I don't want a big pint, I just want a small pint.
Exactly. Actually, the small beer is a thing over here. It's less than half a pint, which is really good. So we're looking forward to exploring the town. We haven't even got that far yet. So let's see what other jewels Amarante has to offer.
Absolutely.
I'm glad it's great because this is our last stop before we head out into Spain. So it's very nice if we can leave Portugal on a bit of a high. That's lovely, and Aveira was great. Costa Novo was also fun, although that was a very fleeting breakfast village, sort of
Breakfast by the beach.
breakfast by the beach, and then a quick whiz round. Anyway, so yes, let's see what else it has to offer. We might think that maybe we died in a painless accident and found ourselves transported to heaven.
Sells Super Bowl
Of course it does.
and red fruit cheesecake. Look at that.
There we go. This is our treat.
Yeah, we're sharing it, you
We're
understand.
sharing it.
We're going to have one.
It's absolutely gorgeous. We would be sitting in the front table, but it's so hot that it's just not possible. And it would melt our cheesecake. So anyway, we're going to enjoy. It's looking great so far. I got to tell you, I think
Cheers.
we might be sold.
Cheese even. Cheesecake.
Oh my God! Now you're cool.
Don't jump, Janice, please.
So we're just going to make this little video here because 5 years ago, before we even had a van, Geoff started following the Newbys. And we were talking about getting a van, and we hadn't got a van, but we did. And Geoff has followed the Newbys for us for not even 6 years.
Oh, it's about 15, 20 years.
And
That's when you had your little van where you cooked in the back.
Yeah, that's it.
Was it?
It was Toyota.
So these guys have had an amazing journey, and they've come through van life, and they've now bought a farm in Portugal, and they are doing amazing things. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the link to their channel at the end of this video, so you can go check them out, and trust me, it is an adventure. Here are the Newbys. Here's John Newby.
Hello.
And it's Tara Newby. Oh, look at this, Sawyer. Crusoe's under the
Toby and
table.
Sawyer are just trying to be on their best behaviour, but you know how it is.
We do.
We've had such a fun conversation this afternoon, all about tarot and all about music. Geoff and Janice have been filling us in on lots of fun, different stories, and wow, what a life! What life!
Well,
It's been really fun.
so let me just say, so John is the most amazing craftsman, and I mean, we watch his Herculean efforts. You're self-taught, aren't you?
Yeah, well, self-taught. You say self-taught. That would imply that there's some teaching that's gone on in the process. I think probably trial and error is more the way it goes on my end of things. So I haven't learnt anything particularly. I've failed a lot, more precisely.
Wow,
I
it's
think
just like
that's
me learning the guitar. It
Yeah.
sounds exactly the same.
There you go. You fail enough times, you get it right in the
exactly.
end. My mum used to say, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
That's right.
I've always said give up and try something else.
Yeah.
Jeff has actually quoted you, John, because I can't remember what it was we were doing. We were trying to put together a fold-up bed in our old van, and we are not as talented as you. Okay, when it comes to woodwork, and I went out and Jeff had done some stuff. And it was just wrong. It was just wrong. It was just wrong on every level. And Jeff said, "What? John had to take out an entire kitchen." Oh, look, see, this is the gorgeous little puppy that our dog seems to be telling off in no uncertain terms. Oh, look at him.
It's all good life lessons. It's all right. We all have to go through it.
That's not right. Look, he's adorable. Anyway, so we're very happy to have met the Newbys, and I hope you'll check out their channel. And they're a lovely, lovely family, and they deserve everybody's support because they
thank
work
you,
so
guys.
hard.
It's been so wonderful to meet you guys. Thank you for taking the time.
Guy's great.
I love
There's
it.
a rock band. Okay? There's a rock band. This guy's great.
So we are in the process of heading out of Portugal. We probably won't make Spain today. We were going to hang out in Amarante for another day, but when we got back to Gus the bus, it was so hot. It's currently 30 outside at the moment, and the trouble is with Gus the bus doesn't have any windows that open. There's a little one by the side of Geoff, and there's the roof lentil which opens about 4 inches. Other than that, there's no opening windows. It got so hot in the bus yesterday that the internet modem overheated and packed up. The phones overheated. It was just a bit of a nightmare, really. So we thought the best thing we can do is to get moving, really, because there was no shade in the car park at all. And at least when we're on the road, we haven't got actual aircon when we move, but the bus has a system that does seem to cool the air down in some way. So we're having to keep moving. We're heading sort of on the return journey now. We're heading towards Braganza, sadly leaving Portugal behind. We hadn't been this far north before, and it's very pretty and very, very mountainous and very lovely. And it was so lovely to meet Tara and John Newby. Anyway, they're a great couple. Check out their channel. It's very entertaining. Good morning. Coming to you from Braganza, right on the Portuguese border. And this park up, we're just up at the back there, this park up is completely free. It's just fantastic, all the facilities, and I couldn't believe it. Hey Flynn. What a place. Beautiful. There is a castle up on the hill I'm thinking about going up and having a look at. Now it's inside, it's a military museum, which holds little appeal for me, I have to say, but we might just go up and just have a quick investigate up there. We had a nice experience last night. We turned up at this little park up and there was about 4 Frenchmen who were standing sort of just by where we were parking our bus. The spaces are not flat, so you have to do this thing of putting chocks under the wheels to get the van level, and they were waving their arms around and gesticulating madly and telling us we were parking in the wrong place. And Geoff was going, well, I don't see why we shouldn't park where we want to park. And I said, oh come on, let's not annoy the neighbours, let's just move. And it turned out we were nose on to a post, and they were going, no, 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 and they were telling us to go over to the left. So anyway, so Geoff rather grumpily said, well, all right then, don't see why I should, but no, and moved over. And what they were trying to tell us was that if we moved over a bit and let the front wheels drop down the curb that was in front, we wouldn't need chocks at all and the van would be level. And they were right, and they were lovely. It was a real shame that, unfortunately, language was a bit of a divide, because they were a really friendly bunch and it would have been nice to have chatted to them, but unfortunately, because we're stupid English people who can't speak French, mind you, not that they could speak English, normally they're better at speaking English than we are at speaking French or Spanish or Portuguese. They thought it was very funny. But there we go. Just one more little look at where we are. I mean, wow, awesome, what a way to start the day.
Out there chasing rainbows, jumping over hedges, flying like a spiral through the rain. I've been taking chances, losing my umbrella. I could grant your wishes 1 to 10. Just say when. Just say when. Just say